Hey everybody, David Pendleton here with hole number 12 of the Breakpoint tournament. This will cover a par 5, and it does give us a good chance to pick up that eagle. We're going to be playing it as we normally do: katana, extra mile, sniper, and grizzly. So the drive is going to be 1 bar of side spin to the left with no top spin, no back spin. We're going to back it up to the plus 6 yard mark. So basically we're taking 5 yards off of our max distance. That way when we go to adjust our rings for the wind, we know we're not going to be pulling into max no matter how hard the wind is blowing. Perfect ball is going to put us nicely onto the fairway. Now, you may be tempted to use a kingmaker here. You can do so if you want. I do have to give you a little bit of caution when it comes to a P3 ball on this hole. You don't want to get too close to the rough and sand line, okay? So, when we play with the katana, we want to lay up right in front of the bunker and rough line. If you're using a P3 ball, you want to leave it a little bit shorter than that, okay? Maybe 10 or 15 yards. The reason that you want to do that is because you don't want to get stuck taking the rough bump funnel shot with your thorn. It doesn't play as consistently as the grizzly does. So remember, if you're using a P3 ball, I want you to lay up a few yards shorter than what I'm showing you here. But for the katana players, we're going to go max top, 3 bars of side spin to the left, as long as it makes sense for you. Here I'm at 4.5 mile per hour wind, which is the highest you can get. So I'm going to adjust basically 1 to 1 here. I'm going to use a little bit of OP with half a ball of curl to the left. The OP, you'll just have to kind of play it by ear and see what your wind strength is. But again, with the katana, this is exactly what I'm trying to do. Just lay up right here in front of that rough line. That'll leave me for the last shot with our grizzly, which we always play minus 20% at minimum, okay? You're going to start to adjust your spins. This is always the hardest part to figure out about this hole, is getting those spins right and getting the ball guideline to pin. You really have to just start to put your top spin and right spin on and then move your target to get your club stretched out. You want to keep your ball guideline on this left part of the hill here. That's really important because if you start to get it into the fringe, it's obviously really going to mess up your ball guideline. So if you can get it just like this is what you're looking for. We're going to aim a little bit pin high, as you see, because this headwind is going to knock us down. We're playing it deeper into the rough than normal, which means I'm going to use a click of overpower here. So notice I'm overpowering until the bottom of my ball is just through those bottom teeth. I do hit the rough, I roll out, and this ball essentially comes right down, hits that funnel, and rolls into the hole for the eagle. So again, this isn't one that too many people eagle too often. A lot of opponents pick up birdies on this hole. It's a more common birdie par 5 than most. So if you pick up your eagle, it's all kind of like picking up an albatross. So best of luck with hole number 12.